Peace and blessings. This is Nubia, I, the raw food goddess, the womb priestess, and holistic practitioner. Okay, y'all, I'm on the porch again. I just did a video on my other camera on the porch, and I said, let me do a video on my nicer camera, my Canon HD 5100. I don't even know what that means. I'm just reading the camera. But anyway, I'm so glad to be here today. So I really wanted to talk about, yesterday I kind of did a video about nature and, in a sense, natural beauty, and I was really thinking about like makeup. And I want to tell you a little something about me and my skin journey. I used to definitely have the worst skin ever, and I wore more makeup than anybody, spent probably thousands of dollars in total buying all kinds of designer makeup, hopefully to cover my blemishes, to make my skin appear more flawless, and in a sense too, not really liking myself, not knowing and believing that I could be beautiful and have beautiful skin without makeup. I couldn't even fathom that thought. And so today this video is for those sisters who are actually wearing makeup because they think that they have less than perfect skin. They're really suffering from dark spots or acne or just really low self-esteem or wanting to accomplish something that they see in the magazines. And the reality is you can have all that without makeup. So this is not a video knocking people that wear makeup or even knocking makeup, although I am very concerned about makeup that is toxic for the skin. I know that our skin needs to breathe. And I remember the times I wore makeup, the summers in Brooklyn were brutal to my face, and the sweat, and how I longed to be able to not go out without makeup and still have smooth skin. And I mean, I don't think most women that are wearing makeup for cosmetic purposes, literally meaning to cover up their faces because of blemishes, I don't think that you really want to every single day put on this mask every single day to be presentable to the world. I know that you don't. I know that what you want to accomplish is this feeling of waking up in the morning and feeling like you're enough, feeling like your skin is beautiful, feeling like you just can go out like that and just get all the wonderful attention that you so desire. And I'm here to tell you that you can have it. I discovered my path to beauty through first becoming a vegan or becoming a vegetarian. My skin cleared up so much from being a vegetarian. If you don't know, sugar is bad or is dangerous to the skin. Carbonated sodas are actually dangerous to the skin. Makeup is actually dangerous to the skin because it's blocking the pores. You have pores for a reason. They are breathing and they are living. Your skin is alive. That's why it sheds the old dead skin and has new skin that's always emerging. So really, it's not difficult to have beautiful skin because your skin and your body is already going through a natural process to continually cut off or take off or slough off the dead skin naturally. And all you have to do is assist it. You know what? We lose a lot of vitality. We lose a lot of collagen as we age, but we don't have to. There's foods that actually, almonds are very high in vitamin E. Vitamin E is wonderful for the skin. Cucumbers, the skin has something called silica. Silica is a beauty mineral. It wasn't until I turned raw that I loved getting up in the morning and I loved looking at myself in the morning. You don't know the thrill, and maybe many of you do, to wake up and feel like I look good enough to go outside right now and don't even have to wash my face. That's what the food does. So if you're really wanting to get away from all these toxicities, see, I believe that the new paradigm shift is about you finding nature and discovering nature again for your healing and your beauty. I use my own products, and yes, they are aiding because they're food as well. So when I put clay on my skin, it's not just to take off or take away the dark spots or to pull out so-called toxins. It's actually a living food. It's an alkaline food. It's a raw food. It actually is giving my skin the vital minerals that it needs daily. When I'm using, Dr. Oz even talked about shea butter. He says it takes 5 years off of your skin. So the beauty of shea butter. And one of the reasons is because of its ability to protect you from any harmful rays that may be coming from the sun, or because we have that, no, the barrier is somewhat missing. And so that layer, so it actually protects you naturally. Look at African women's skin, especially the ones that's still on the continent and that live a more natural life or closer to the earth. Look how beautiful they look. And yes, they eat meat. So it's not even always about, although in our society, because our meat is so hormone injected and our fruits and vegetables, pesticides are harmful to the skin. A lot of your acne problems comes from the fact that we are not eating organic fruits and vegetables. What? We have to think these are chemicals in our food. What would that produce? Our body, let me explain to you a little bit how it works. When you eat something, whether it's you put it on your face, remember your body is actually absorbing it, so you're eating it, or you literally eat something and put it in your mouth, your body is extracting the nutrients. When a chemical comes into the body goes into chaos. The body is confused. The body is doing its best to assimilate this, and when it realizes that it's not food, it pushes it out of your body, causing blemishes, black spots, what have you. And so what we want to do is not overload our bodies with chemicals so that our kidney and our liver, our detoxifying organs, are working so hard, which then puts more stress on you, which causes more outbreaks. You can have this flawless skin, and I tell you, one way to do it is the raw food diet, the raw food lifestyle, the raw food way of eating. That's how. You ask me all the time, oh, Nubia, your skin, I mean, is my skin absolutely super duper perfect and I never get pimples ever? Of course I do. I still get pimples around when I have my cycle, or when I'm stressed out, or when I'm overworking, or when I'm eating foods that are still not the greatest for me, whether they're raw or not. There's even levels to raw foodism that you're going to go to as you start to become more raw. I really want you to know that. So you're wearing makeup because you're hiding or covering something, and you are sick and tired of dealing with that all of your life, and maybe possibly the rest of your life. I would welcome you to do a consultation with me, and I can really design a program that is specific for you and your needs. And I promise you, 3 days of doing all raw. 3 days. I got the beautiful bee over here. It's just feeling me. But and I'm gonna tell you about signs about insects and what they mean when they come around you. But I'll do that in the next video. But 3 days on a raw food, strictly 100% raw food diet. 3 days, you will see such an improvement in your skin. You will notice that first. I promise you that one. I have some wonderful packages on my website at www.theblackberrybeauty.com. I have 30 days to raw food packages. I have a fasting package that deals with raw food. And even the one-on-one consultations, we can talk about your diet and food and how to really stop being a slave to these cosmetic companies, most of them that are not invested in our community at all. Why is it so difficult to even find makeup for African Americans? It was not made for us in this country with us in mind. It was not made for African Americans in mind when makeup was being developed. And it's not here to say that black people or people of color do not need to wear makeup. So let me explain, because people will say to me, well, in Africa, they use makeup to decorate their faces. They did, and notice the times that they did it, and it was makeup in another way. They were painting their faces to get a mate during ceremonies, wedding ceremonies, or other kinds of rituals. Oh, of course, to beautify themselves. It was something you did that was special. And even now, I still like to use natural eyeliner. I pay $25 for my eyeliner, or my mascara. I don't even do eyeliner anymore. My mascara is Dr. Hashka, because it's one of the better natural products on the market. I pay, I think, $15 to $20 for my hemp organic lipstick that I wear. And let me say this, I want to be honest about this thing, about why I'm really doing this video about makeup. And sisters, sometimes we get so addicted to the makeup that we don't believe we could even go outside without it. Now, this is for the sisters that already have beautiful skin, or their skin is decent, or they're not wearing makeup to cover up, but they believe to more beautify. If you are wearing it and you can't never go outside without it, or when you wake up in the morning, you can't see that you're still beautiful without it, and that's only just enhancing some different areas, but that you don't need it, and you believe that you do, and you can't even walk down the street without it, that may be an addiction and a problem. And I'm afraid of that, because I really want you to be able to look at yourself and know that I don't need lipstick every day. And I'm talking to myself. I used to never wear lipstick, and I used to think that I was beautiful. I used to put some kind of gloss on or some shea butter on my lips and feel absolutely great. Sit in the sun, lips get a little darker naturally. Now I feel like sometimes I can't even go out without lipstick. Something's missing. My face is naked. What am I going to do? I don't want to feel that way. I want to know that I am enough. I am already beautiful the way I am. And that raw food and the eating the right foods of salads and smoothies, it has changed my entire life. I have no foundation on my face, nor have I ever worn it for any of the videos that I've done. And I'm watching my skin still improve daily. Again, sisters, if you want help to better skin, to more beautiful skin, to accepting you for you, I'm so scared of these cosmetics because I know that they have so many chemicals in them, and right now we do not know the effect, the long-term effect of these chemicals. I care about you. That's why when I see sisters all made up, and some of you look so absolutely beautiful, do not get me wrong, I know that you can look beautiful without it, and you could live longer and be healthier. A lot of times when you're embracing the natural lifestyle and you're still not quite as well as you want, check to see if it's something that you're putting on your body. The lotions, the creams, the gels for your hair, all of that plays a part. But raw foods will make your hair shinier and thicker, and it is just an amazing thing, and it's from nature. It's interesting that it has to be like this new thing, or this new diet, if you will, when in actuality it's teaching you how to be a natural person. Eat what grows. You know, as Michael Pollan says, the author, eat real food. Real food grows. You know, Trader Joe's and those places, no offense, but everything in boxes and processed, I can't identify that anymore as food. And I want you to eat real food. I'm going to be doing some wonderful in-depth interviews with farmers, particularly black farmers, and I say it because we don't get to see that part of ourselves, and farmers are working in people like black farmers that sell their own vegetables and fruits and that work in the field. Maybe if you could see a reflection of yourself, you would understand how natural it is for you to be natural. Isn't that a crazy statement in a sense? But we're so far away from it. I want to stop for a second because I don't know if you can hear the beautiful sound of the birds, but that is so healing. And feel the breeze on our skin. That is so healing. And the sun on our face. That is so healing. So anyway, if you want to start this venture to health and beauty and longevity and really have your beautiful skin and just glowing and shining, please get in touch with me. I am so happy to share my secrets, if you will, of beauty and longevity and health. This is Nubia, I, the raw fruit goddess, the womb priestess, and the holistic practitioner, and I'm sending you much sacred beauty. Hotel.